Hello everybody and welcome back in. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. For this video we are diving back into Baldur's Gate 3. We left off right at the end of the introduction to the game. So as you can clearly see, we are dealing with the Nautiloid crash that we somehow survived. It's a pretty large ship, which I guess makes sense with how big the starting map was. But yeah, all the way out on the coast and everything. But anyways, that is what we are on to now. So let's go ahead and explore the rest of this beach and see if we can find any survivors.
What's inside?
We have a mangled fisher. Some gold, we'll go ahead and take that. And looks like we have Shadowheart right over here. Let's go say hi. Watch her, reach for the artifacts, leave. I think we'll just flat out wake her.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
She hides it again. How's this possible? Perhaps it was some dramatically timed divine intervention.
The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest. Though, I suppose it's not impossible.
Suppose it's not impossible, she says. Actually going to increase volume for this just a wee bit. Yeah, it's a little loud. Yeah, minus 18 will be fine. Alright. It's not impossible. Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
This is
First
true.
things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We want to stay together, I take it?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
She's got a point. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I am going to increase volume on this just a wee bit more. -25, and then I'll bring OBS back down to -20. I might actually, we'll do 65. I feel like that would be the perfect one on that. Still trying to figure out like what's the right audio ratio for this. Let's go ahead and check out
My step.
where we are going on all this. Get supplies as much as we can, I think. Water, always solid. Well, it's a liquid, but you guys know what I mean.
Open up.
Frumpy hat. Equip. See what that looks like. Yes. Yes, frumpy hat. That works surprisingly well. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. Like, it might just be the brown of his shirt, but like that actually works. So we'll roll with that for a bit. Okay. We'll circle around to those guys. Let's explore the beach just a little bit more. There's a dead fisher here. A lot of dead fishers. So it looks like intellect devourers started killing off people randomly here. A letter. Perfumed letter. Okay. Read the maximum. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it, and if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. I'll make do with the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. We'll go ahead and pick it up for now. I wonder if we'll run into her. It says the old bridge, so we'll see what that all entails. We got fish, various kinds of fish that we can take for food. So that's solid.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement nearby.
That's the hope, man. Apple. Okay, that's all solid. Then we have a book here. And we all row with the spray upon the necks. We all row with the spray upon our backs. We all row with the sea beneath our feet. And the jerk queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow. Wave mother, sink us, if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours. Brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchors still. The wind won't move without the jerk queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the jerk queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to pick it up, not read it again. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything else that way. Can I walk on these? Chasm. I guess not. Although this looks kind of nice, so gotta give props to the devs on that one. Let's continue further down. We got a few more bodies and barrels to check out. I love how they just like walk straight into it. Tongs. Not sure if we need that, but if we find a merchant, we can sell all the useless knickknacks. Another fisher, fish, and bottle. Take that for now. Thieves' tools, let's go. A wooden barrel. Okay. Nothing for the intellect devour, and then mangled fisher. Waypoints. You've discovered waypoints. You'll be able to teleport to location selecting on your map. Interesting. We have an ancient door, which appears locked.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Tools break on failed attempts. Okay, we'll need to have a rogue to look at that anyway if we want the best chance of getting through that. Can I activate this?
Simple enough.
Map. Okay. This is what we've already explored. And we'll come back to this. So let's go ahead and continue onward here. Check out these bodies. Abducted commoner. Alright.
More of those wretched things.
28 gold. We'll fight them in just a second. Let's go ahead and continue with all of these guys. More gold. Nice. A bucket. Oh, it's a mug. I don't need a mug. Hand drum. Let's go. Got myself another instrument. Alright, but here we are at the crashed Nautilus, so let's go ahead and get inside and see what's up.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Okay. That did the trick. We'll give her Bardic Inspiration. And then I think what we can do is... Right, that missed. Climb up here. A little bit out of the way. End our turn. Because we're kind of a range fighter at the moment. Alright, Shadowheart's turn.
Bleed for me.
And I think what we'll do is we'll give her the shield. And then that should be solid. Ooh, that was not good. We'll go ahead and heal her up. Excellent. That's one dead. And my turn on that. That guy's coming after me. And Shadowheart can... Firebolt. Excellent. And I think giving her another shield will be best. Yeah, she almost died from that. We'll heal her up again. Then damage that guy out a little bit. Oh, cool. I missed. Bash this thing in. Oh, it's still alive. Crap. Okay, good. It missed. And then this guy we will take out again. Awesome. Can't do anything there. It's fine. Smash him.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I think she's starting to like me, guys. Okay. Boom. And there's nothing in these guys. That's fine. We'll continue to move forward on this. This is a chest up here. Simple toxin. Interesting. There's a dead mind flare. Potion of health, and then spiked bulb. Interesting. We'll take this for now. A mysterious liquid. Oh, okay. It's more mysterious liquid. Alright, that's fine. Looks like there's another mind flare this way. Potion of speed, nice. And then void bulb. Nearby objects to creatures. Okay. We'll take that just to mess with that, I think. Let's continue on the ship. So now the dead mind flare this way. Let's go ahead and check him out. See if we can loot from it. More of those void balls things. That's fine, we'll take it for now. And advance up here, we'll avoid the fire. It looks like there's still more of the ship, and it looks like there's a live mind flare.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Let's check him out.
A mind flare. And it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
No, you should be furious, shouldn't you?
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Concentrate on its thoughts. +1 intelligence. Let's see here. Alright, cool. We got it. Nice.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Resistance, wisdom, resist the intrusion with everything you have. Just need 5, okay. There we go.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close his eyes forever. Yeah, mercy kill it. There we go.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
This guy has a skull on it. Potion of healing, we'll take that. Caustic bulb. It's an uncovered bulb. Target to coat it. Interesting. Leave the rest. Anything else in the ship? Does not look like it. But I think what we'll do is go this way. So there's some bodies over here, and then there's... Hello. This is Wayward. Ancient sigil circle. Okay. Potion of healing. Goblin scimitar. It's about the same of what I already have, so no need to worry about that. Goblin bow. Which is about the same as what I have, so no need to worry about supply pack. Let's go. And then bone, which is of no use to me. Let's check out this malfunctioning sigil.
Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Uh, slaps hand.
Perhaps I should have clarified. Hmm? A helping hand. Anyone?
That's fun. Attune yourselves to sigil magic and then bid it to quiet down. Try the sound. I've got 3 charisma, so it should work. Yeah, just a natural 8. I got this.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Okay.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At introductions.
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yes. Never mind the nodal light. How did you get stuck in that stone? That's a better question.
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
This is such a Bard thing to say. Took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
I couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
To be fair, that's such a, like, positive outlook on situations. It's like, you know, yeah, odds are against us, but maybe right now the odds are in our favor. I generally like that mentality with characters. Parasites? I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
I'm down. This guy looks like a vibe. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
This guy already knows we're going to be campaigning for a while. I could level up, but I think we just have a little bit more exploring before we continue. Let's go ahead and search this way, I think. Yeah. Search this way. Wish I could lock camera on characters. Somebody here? Let's go talk.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it?
It's a hog. Failed perception check, alright.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
We'll nod.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
You have it backwards. They took me prisoner just like you.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Slip free while he's distracted. Yep. Should be able to hit this. Oh, natural 20. Let's go.
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Baldurian. Introduce yourself, you're Baldurian too.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Clearly.
So, do you know anything about these worms?
Then they turn us into mind flares.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Waste enough time here for a well. Control it. We need to get rid of it. Travel with me. Our odds are better together. I like this one. Controller, we'll need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Strive with me, our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Alright, so we got all of our characters in order, which is solid. But I think that is going to be the end of today's video, guys. So let's go ahead and save real quick. Boom. Two. Boom. Alright. Well, thank you all for dropping by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to pray, make sure to read your Bibles, and I will see you here real soon. So until next time, peace.